you have power in your vulnerability. I sort of was learning that throughout the time I was in college, and discovering that I was scared to be vulnerable and scared to show that I could just be myself. And I have a lot of energy, etc., but sometimes I would think that I'd have to put on something, and it didn't feel sort of natural to me, if that makes sense.
Yes, yeah.
And suddenly it was actually through an acting teacher that I realized that I can have power in what I want to say, and give myself that voice. And if I'm going to be vulnerable in that moment, maybe people can learn from me and learn from that vulnerability and take that away. So that's exactly what I would say. And I still sort of live and breathe with that every day. I always remind myself that, yes, you have power in your vulnerability.
Wow. I love that so much. Like that. And I can see that with you too, because from the first time, like, I met you, we had, like, I mean, I was looking at your Instagram and I was like, this girl looks so amazing.
Brilliant.
You have to read Piera's captions. They're like brilliant. They're so funny. And follow, yes. I was reading them with my mom, and she's also a really big fan.
I love your mom.
I love
your mom.
She loves you.
Incredible. She's also doing incredible work. So.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, and we were looking at your captions and everything. We're just like, oh my gosh. And so I met you in person, and I was like, you're so unique, like such a unique individual, but totally yourself, like just completely yourself. And it's lovely. It's so refreshing. Like, you get off the phone and you're just like, oh, okay, great. So like it's hard. It's really hard to describe, but like, even for you guys watching, like, you don't realize, bringing it back to impact, you don't realize even the impact you have being vulnerable. Like, just that alone, that simple thing, creates an impact for me anyway. Like, I just talking to you, like, I was like, oh my God, wow. Yeah, so it is amazing.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. And what else? How has the relationship with yourself changed over time? Like, you've talked about it a little bit. Is there anything else that you would like to say about it? Because your journey has been so amazing.
Absolutely. So I love giving my time, and I want to always help others. That's always been something. I definitely picked that up from my mum and my dad. They're very generous and loving individuals, and giving something back to others is something that I've sort of grown with. And sometimes when you do a lot of that, you can also sort of not forget about yourself, but sometimes you have to refocus in on yourself as well.
Yeah.
And as we're talking about self-care, and that's all related to mental health, etc. So in order to be the best version of yourself, you also have to sort of look back in the mirror and just know how you move forward, and how the different things that you want to help create and be a part of. And then from that, you'll be much stronger in order to give yourself to others and being able to receive, because that's what it is. It's this give take. That's the relationship you want to give. So you're filling up your cup. And well, actually I met a woman over the Christmas break, and she spoke about, she's a health and wellness therapist, also a beauty therapist, and she was speaking about this man called Dr. Wayne Dyer.
Yes, I know Dr. Wayne Dyer. Yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so
he's amazing.
I'm very new to Dr. Wayne Dyer.
Really? Okay.
But I have started listening to his podcast, and there's like a Spotify radio based on him, and I've just been so inspired. And the word that now keeps coming back, which I keep using every day, is to have the willingness to do something. Wow. The willingness to tell your story, the willingness to work on yourself, the willingness to share love, the willingness to help others. And I feel like I'm on this sort of new journey, which I feel quite excited about.
Yes. Oh my gosh.